know, I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not a car builder. I'm just an old redneck having a good time banging around on this rusty old iron. So buckle up and hang on. Let's see what's going to happen next around here.
And we're going to shoot over and pick up old whaling wire over there. I don't know.
Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Whalen Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Whalen Wire's Old Iron. You know, in this episode, we're going to see old Whalen attempt to actually build a gas can, of all things. Have you ever heard of such silliness? Let's get into it. Had several people in the comments talk about shoes. Should get some shoes for this blade, but I don't like the shoes. I've got one. I don't think it's the right one. No, it's not, because I mean, I could adapt it, could make it work. Can y'all see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's not the right one because it spins around in there, and that would certainly dig up the pavement. But I don't like shoes anyway, because then that's gonna hold the blade up off the surface a little bit. Oh, my buddy Dustin, I had to laugh. He commented, he said he was screaming at me that I must run these hoses through these handles, and because they're going to get pinched and break and throw fluid everywhere. And he said he was screaming at the top of his lungs at the computer screen. And actually, they're too short to get pinched anywhere. But I told him maybe he should maybe he should take a blood pressure pill, man. You know. We're having fun. All right, you know, I talked about these guys. Well, people suggesting the polyurethane or the rubber blades. Yeah, they make rubber snowplow blades. Yes, they do. But that stuff is really expensive, you know, either way you go, because this thing's 90 inches. So you look it up. Hundreds of dollars. And the whole concept here, you know, the whole thought process behind this whole thing is to do this thing kind of on the cheap, you know. I mean, for crying out loud, we used grafting paint, because I didn't even want to buy any paint. I talked about putting, these guys have put pipe on the end of the blade, and yeah, some of them are using metal pipe, and then some are using Schedule 80 ABS, or maybe even PVC, I'm not sure, but I've got a piece here, and it's pretty thin wall. It's not the good stuff at all, but it's free. So I'm gonna put it on there. It's not the good stuff, and it may not last one run, you know. It might go down and back. It may disintegrate right out of the gate as soon as it hits the ground. I don't know. But if it holds up, you know, for a couple of runs, well, then I might go get some good stuff. But the first thing I gotta do is rip it. Rip it. And how I'm gonna do that? Probably on table saw. I don't know how well that'll go, but we'll find out. Not too bad. I think I may have to rip that again to widen the gap, but I'm gonna try and just see if I can spread it. Slide it on. We'll see how it goes. Never get your hopes up around me. Don't expect too much and you won't be disappointed. Oh, what a lucky man he was. I gotta find me a piece of belting or something. It'd be nice to have a 6 or 8 inch piece of belting right across the top of this thing. I'm gonna set it down and see how level it is, because I think I want to pull these ends down a little bit, because I don't want them bowed up like the blade is. Yeah, I need to pull that down, and that'll be take care of that gap. Yeah. When it's all the way down, I'd like to have a little bit of slack in that chain. That way I know that it's floating on my road. Floating. Can you see me? Can you see me floating? Yeah. Go get my garbage can. So maybe I'll take it down the driveway and drop that blade and see if it makes it back in one piece. You know, now that I know these work, I can relocate these. I can put them in the bumper or under the bumper or something other than where they are. But I just wanted to find out if they were going to work or not. So I stuck them up there. Easy access, and boy, do they work. Oh, I'm telling you. Whoo, jump back. Yeah. Yeah, it lights things up out there. Let's go down and get the garbage can. Sure is nice having these doors that close. What a luxury. Oh, I forgot to fix that belt. I need to put some belt dressing or some soap on that belt. Lights, camera, action! Well, that clutch a little bit, for giggles, you know. Can't really tell if it's working because there's nothing to plow, really. There's no snow on the road. I already plowed it this morning, really. Well, I've been up plowing this morning. Yeah, those lights work pretty good. I'll see if there's anything left. You know what? That thing actually worked. Actually worked really well, but I do have to bolt it up in the center all along there. But it did pick up that side, each side, where it was up about an inch. It was leaving an inch of snow. Now it goes down to the pavement. I'm real happy about that. The whole idea is to keep that hard metal from digging up my very thin ribbon of chip seal. And I think this is going to do the trick. I will go ahead and throw a couple of bolts in it, and once I'm positive, I'm already pretty sure, but once I'm even more positive, I'll go buy a good piece of heavy schedule stuff. All right, we got one more little thing we're going to do tonight. Well, I'm certainly not good at lettering, but it's just a plow truck. Who cares? Just want to brighten the letters up a little bit. Well, Harmon always leaves me with some homework when he goes. And I have to have it done before he comes back the next morning. And it is the next morning, and I didn't get it done last night. So he was, I guess, just checking to see how deep this Bondo is, or filler. He doesn't like to do more than about 1/8 of an inch. So he ground into it and found this hole. When Halverson Auto Body restored this truck, they didn't fill the hole. They just shoved Bondo in it. So he's asked me to make a patch panel and put in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I got a little bit more welding to do. So I got to get my homework done before I can do anything else. I got to change out of my school clothes and put my play clothes on and get my homework done. Well, the boat keeps us back, because we decided to use the split windshield. And yeah, I can go along with that. And then he wanted a spare tire. So we're going to see about mounting a spare tire on the back. And then I'm going to try something. Oh, he's got this little siren too. We might put on the front fender. But then I'm going to attempt something. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'd like to make a little jerry can to go on one side opposite this spare tire. And I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And weld it left-handed. That'd be great. Yeah, it's a little too high. Too low. Whatever it is. Try it again. It was a 1/16 of an inch off. We can't have that. Okay. I think we can live with that. Awesome. Now, I'm going to attach this to the wheel. This has an Allen screw in it. And to take the tire, spare off, you just loosen the Allen screw. That way you can take it off and do a little sanding and painting and all that. Alright, put a little bolt in there to center it. And tack it on.
Where are you gonna cut her, Dan? About in half, is that gonna be it?
Well, I'm going to cut this and fold that over and make a box.
It's gonna be good. days in that I usually work.
Yeah.
Tomorrow anyway.
All right, sounds good. Thank
Okay,
you.
well, you have a good evening now. Or
Yeah,
afternoon,
you
so.
too.
I know you're having fun right now, so.
Yeah, I like this.
No, that's neat though, Ken. I'm glad you can do stuff like that.
Well, Harmon got one cab corner done today. I got the welding done and got the patch panel in, and yeah, he's got it looking pretty good. The other one's almost done. Get it done tomorrow. Won't be long, we'll start priming stuff around here, I think. got a 3-day weekend. What shall we do? I say, let's hook up the battery on old Phoenix over here, back it out and get it in this other bay where I'm standing right now, and bring something else in here for a couple days. What do you say? About time, don't you reckon? Yeah, let's do it. Blew my doors off. All right, let's get something else in here. I have no idea if the battery's up on this thing. It's been sitting out here all winter, so probably not. Probably not. Okay. Alright, you just watched me unwrap this thing in real time. I don't know if the battery's up. I doubt it. It's been sitting out here all winter. I haven't primed it. Doubt if it'll pick up fuel. I'd say the odds of this cold start happening without a little assistance is probably between slim and none. I think the margin's about that big. Who cares? It's a rat rod. We got a fuel pump. No. We got nothing. Albeit running badly, it is running. There's no choke on this thing. Should be able to choke it in the wintertime and then idle it down, and it's just doing what it wants to do right now. That's all right. I'm doing what I want to do too. Finally. You know, oh, I love this engine. You know, in the last episode, we heard old Waylon say, a little update on the Phoenix. It just seems like it's taking forever, you know, but Harmon's not here every day. He works 4 hours a day when he does come up, but it's just, it's taking a long time. Well, yesterday morning, Harmon told me, he says, well, we're just about halfway. Oh, my heart just sank down in the bottom of my shoes. I had to take my shoes off and give my feet resuscitation to revive my heart, to get it back up in my chest. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope everybody had a really good Christmas, and I'm wishing y'all a really, really good New Year that's coming up here. I hope everybody just has the very best of luck, and I'm wishing for you that nobody drops their truck off the lift or sets their rat rod on fire or snags your pantyhose on the coffee table, anything like that. I just wish you really, really good things. So we'll see you real soon right here on Waylon Wire's Old Iron, and I sure do appreciate you.